Good morning. Excuse my sweaty, disheveled state. I am in the midst of cutting my grass, and I needed to take a break before I died. It is almost 10 after 11 on this humid Tuesday morning. We are supposed to get thunderstorms today. So I wanted to get at least my backyard cut and my driveway. I have to mow my driveway, which I hate. Stupid gravel driveways that don't have gravel. Anywho, let's see if we can Mickey Mouse this so the angle's not so bad. That's gooder. Awesome. So yes, I'm very sweaty and nasty, sorry, but you get nothing but my actual life when I film. Sometimes I can gussy up and look decent, and majority of the time, this is what you get. So, how you doing? Oh, Lord. Sorry. Let me just take a second, catch my breath here. She says as she lights a cigarette. I have no idea what the actual temperature is out right now, but I will bet you with the Humidex, it has got to be somewhere like in the 30s. And it's not even noon yet. Like, oh God. I got about half my driveway mowed, half my backyard mowed, and I'm absolutely soaked. Absolutely soaked. I will be removing the cover and jumping in my pool when I'm done. Clothes and all, I don't care. And I feel like I need to apologize again for this ghetto window I got going on. I think my buddy said he was gonna, I don't know, call about glass or order glass or whatever. I don't know. At some point today, so there's that. My eldest boy and his girlfriend were chilling in the pool yesterday, and she's so funny. Well, both of them, because they were both kind of talking about it. They were like, for Canada Day this year, because I do a barbecue every Canada Day. Lockdown be damned. I don't care. Come find me. Blood from a stone. It is what it is. I'd said to the boys last year. Now my youngest wasn't here last year. He was at his dad's. But I'd said to the kids, wouldn't it be really funny if I went out to the dollar store and just bought like every kind of glow stick I could find, and then at night break them all up and shake them all up and throw them in the pool? And everybody rolled their eyes at me and thought it was really stupid. I thought it would be really fun. So I didn't bother. Plus I knew my eldest, and I think he had his girlfriend, and I think he had a buddy over too. And they just stayed up in his room and played video games and had a couple of drinks, and his girlfriend came out here from time to time to, talk, because the boys were just up there playing games. And I told them if they wanted to eat, they had to be outside, because I ain't calling nobody. So there's a little bit of drama there too, but anyways, everybody thought that this was so silly with the glow sticks in the pool. And then yesterday, both of them, my son and his girlfriend, We're like, oh, it would be so neat if we had all these glow sticks and we threw them in the pool for Canada Day. It would be like a rave in the pool. Teenagers are assholes. Go and steal my thunder. I was like, oh yeah, wouldn't that be so much fun? And then my son's like, remember you wanted to do it last year? I was like, yes, I do remember that. So I think her plan is to order like a shit ton off of Amazon. I think she said you could get like a whole whack of them for like $10 or something. So I think she's going to order just like a buttload of various different kinds of glowy things and throw them in the pool. Which, I mean, my youngest will be here and my nephew will probably come. And my nephew would live in the pool. I mean, yeah. He comes out a wrinkly, bloated mess, but he just loves the pool. So, yeah, this should be fun. I can't kind of wait to see that. Excuse me. Freaking pop. I'm sorry. I never drink pop. It's got to be wicked hot with like, and like, you know, I have to be out of iced coffee and stuff, so. I went and stole this bottle from my buddy the other day. It usually takes me like 3 days to drink a bottle of pop. Whew. Which reminds me, I have to go to the dollar store and buy him a bottle of pop. I went out yesterday. We have a local produce place that's, I mean, they have different stuff pretty much every week, every couple of weeks. So I went looking for mangoes because I absolutely love, like I almost literally exclusively live off mangoes. You wouldn't know by looking at me, but I love me my mangoes. And I went looking specifically for mangoes and, you know, like celery and whatever, but mangoes. They had no mangoes. I was so upset. I love mangoes so much. And, but I ended up getting like, you know, a cantaloupe. My youngest could easily and happily live off of watermelon, so I bought a watermelon. And some celery and whatever, because I'm vegetarian, more or less. I don't eat, I eat fish. And I eat cheese and I eat eggs and whatever. I just can't properly digest meat without wanting to die. It causes great pain, so we just avoid it. So I tend to eat a lot of fruit and raw vegetables, and that's also my water intake because I don't generally drink water. I mean, if I'm drinking water, I keep a bottle at my bedside at night because I usually wake up quite dehydrated at some point in the night. And in the morning I down a bottle of Gatorade and then commence with the fruit and veggies. That's my water intake. So I went to this produce shop looking for all that, and it's a really small place, and it's very local. It's, you know, only buys from local farms in the area, and I try to support them as much as I can, although I do often forget that they're there. And I hate driving, like going to Walmart to get my mangoes and then driving to the other end of town to go get my others. Like it's like I'm a one-stop shop kind of person. I don't like to mess around, and I hate driving, so. But it was cute. I went in there, and it is, like I said, a really small place. What in the world? Woo! Go get him, officer. Man, they were bucking. I love my street. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted by the crime fighters. I'm sure there's a cat up a tree somewhere. Anyways, this place is like ridiculously small. You can, take 4 steps and you're at one end to the other end of the building. Like it's really, really small. So they're only allowed like the cashier up front and like 2 or 3 customers at a time, right? Because there's also a back area in behind the cash, where the deliveries and stuff come in, where they keep all their stuff, right? And there's workers back there, so they're only allowed like 3 customers in at a time. And it was hot yesterday. Well, it was muggy yesterday. Although yesterday there was a breeze. Today there isn't much of a breeze at all. But so standing out there waiting, I popped in. She's like, "Whoa, just a minute." It's like, no problem. It was a shaded area. That's fine. But you're surrounded by concrete because it's just in the middle of a ginormous parking lot. So it's hot. But, it's not their fault that they have to do this. So there's no point in getting nasty with them or anything, right? So I went and waited. And this older gentleman pulled in. And the bottom of that parking lot is all, like, ginormous potholes. And I usually drive around and go in the other side, but that's under construction and it's all closed off. So I come off and I turn in, go into the driveway, and I didn't see the friggin' potholes until I was damn near on top of them. So I literally had to come to a stop, turn my wheel, go around them. They were huge. They frigged my alignment hardcore, minimum. So this gentleman comes up, and as he's walking through the parking lot, I was like, "They need to fix their driveway, eh, bud?" He laughed. He's like, "I got a truck." I was like, "Well, good on you." He laughed. And when I went in, I was looking, for my mangoes and stuff, and grabbed everything else that I wanted. I saw these grapes. Let me know in the comments if you've ever heard of these before. Cotton candy grapes? I've never heard of that before. And I asked the cashier about it, and she was like, "Oh, they're fantastic. They're, they taste just like cotton candy." And I went, "Fucker wants to eat that." I like to make me a fruit salad in the morning from time to time. Could you imagine? Oh, God. And the other 2 people in there and a couple guys, like, offloading stuff and whatever in the back were like, "Oh, go try a couple. Like, go try a couple. They're fantastic." They look, this is going to sound nasty, but they're like pea yellow, okay? They look nasty, in my opinion. They look old, like, ugh. If I saw that in my fridge, I'd throw it out. But everybody was just raving to me about these cotton candy grapes. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like some chemically engineered shit. Like, we eat enough junk. Like, I don't care how natural you eat. We eat a lot of crap. So I thought, no. And then I thought, well, I'll talk to my kids because they're both kind of sugar junkies, which I don't understand because I don't buy a lot of it. Excuse me, there's that pop again. Sorry. So I laughed and paid for my stuff and came home, and as I was unpacking everything and putting it in the fridge, I said to my youngest, about these, have you heard of these cotton candy grapes? And, he said no. And I said, the local produce store sells them, or we're selling them today. I said, if you want, tomorrow, like today, we can take a drive down and see if they'll let you try one or two. And if you like them, I'll buy you some. Something different, whatever. Whatever gets the fruit in you, I don't care. And I said everybody in there was swearing up and down that they taste just like cotton candy. And he says to me, well, I like cotton candy, but he said it's not something I would eat all the time. At a fair, like when we go to the fall fair, and we used to have one down at our park at the end of my street here. It's a ginormous park. I've vlogged there before. I think I was talking about it a couple days ago, where we used to do festivals down there, Bay Fest and Rib Fest, and all that kind of stuff. And they sell, of course, cotton candy. But he said it's not something I would eat all the time. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that they cost double what grapes would normally cost. So we're not doing that. But it was nice to load up on my fresh fruits and vegetables, because I was saying to my buddy the other day, the last 3 days or so, I've literally been eating peanut butter and, processed cheese and crackers. I don't even have cheese right now. I gotta go get some today. I was waiting for my cell phone payment. I think the only thing I have left is my internet. So, I'm gonna go out and get cheese and need some water. I need my Gatorade. And I might pick up a pound or two of lean ground beef and make the kids some spaghetti at some point. Because sometimes it's nice just to make a cheap, fast meal as opposed to, chicken breasts and pork chops and all that kind of crap. Sometimes mom needs to be lazy. And I usually just put mine aside without meat. They can have their meat. But I really have a yin for tacos. I love tacos. I love them. But my son, my youngest, doesn't like anything remotely spicy. And it was funny. He reads my mind sometimes. It's scary. He was saying to me yesterday that how much he hates tacos. And I was like, who are you? Like, where did you come from? Because I love tacos. Tacos and margaritas for life, my dude. Okay? Like, I could eat that. I could live off that. If meat didn't kill me, steak, tacos, all day long. All day long. But I made him eat rice-a-roni last night, so I got him back. He hates rice-a-roni, and I love rice-a-roni. I was like, well, that's too bad, because I haven't had a proper meal in like 3 days, so I'm making rice-a-roni to go with your guys' dinner, and I'm going to have me some rice-a-roni with some vegetables, and you're going to love it. So funny. Yeah. It is so hot. I'm just melting. I'm not even doing anything right now. I'm sitting here just melting. It amazes me that I don't lose like, 60 pounds every summer because I just sweat so much. I love the heat. I love the sun. Excuse me, I hate the sweating. It's so nasty. But I thought I'd sit for a minute and chit-chat and catch my breath before I finish the other half of my backyard. I'm going to have to water everything tonight. My grass looks so thirsty. I watered all my flower pots and everything real quick last night. It was supposed to rain last night, but it kind of looked like it might skip us, which it did. So my neighbors have been out watering their lawn like almost every day since Saturday, I think. As much as I love me a green lush grass, if nothing else, it just keeps everything so much cooler. They've been calling for these showers. It hasn't happened, so I'm gonna have to bite the bullet regardless and just water everything later. I don't like to run the sprinklers before noon because, well, if I can get up early enough, I'll run them in the morning, but about this time until about 5 o'clock, there's no point. It just burns off and it burns the grass and it doesn't get any water anyway, so water can be expensive. And I just filled the pool like, what, 2 weeks ago, so. Although that was really quick. I was surprised at how fast it filled. But my boyfriend and I got the pool up like in like an hour. Maybe a little less. And immediately started filling it. So by the next day I only had to have the hose on for another hour or so and it was filled. So that was cool. What are we at here? 20 minutes? That might do for today. I might vlog again later. When the kids are winding down and whatever, I might go down to the river and enjoy a breeze. Vlog for a little bit. Anywho, oh, can you hear the birds? I had a viewer comment on the birds that were chit-chatting on my fence yesterday. Can you hear the birds, bud? Oh my god. They just go crazy. They don't get him trying to vlog here. Trying to steal his show. Oh, it's robins. Yeah, the robins are going crazy. I don't know if I can catch him before he runs away. Flies away. I don't know if you can see him up on my roof. Oh, did he? No. No, he's right. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, so. They're so funny. Anyways. I'm going to try and get the other half of this yard done. It is starting to get kind of dark and cloudy, so I don't want to be cutting the grass in the rain. My lawnmower's electric, and I do have the luck of the Irish. I will get killed, so. Everybody keep cool, and talk later.